Okay, hi guys. Well, welcome back. So now I'm going to perform a Oracle Flashback transaction. And basically, for Flashback transaction, first thing you have to do is you have to make sure that you have a supplemental logging enabled. So I'm going to again just to make sure drop table example. Table does not exist. Okay, it's been dropped. I'm going to log in as my sysdba. And I'm going to issue the command alter database add supplemental log data. Have this altered, and the second command is also alter database add supplemental log data primary key columns. So basically what this means is that I'll be tracking this is just to track the different logging operations that are taking place inside of Oracle. So you can track that database level, you can track them at the column level. And basically what I'll do is so I will first create a problem. So let me do this. Connect OE. Okay. So basically, first thing to do is to flashback your transaction query. Describe your transaction query so you can know what the structure is. That's basically you have to be able to just confirm you have a XID column, and different some things that should be correlated on, in terms of flashing back your transactions. So first thing you do is again okay. So what I'll do is I'm logging as OE. I'm going to select star, actually not star, but do I really want to do this? Okay, yes, let's do this. Select customer underscore ID, order underscore ID from, before I do that, create, I need to add my table. And I'm not going to mess with my original table for OE schema. So create table example as I've already created that. No, not yet. Select star from or not select star, but select customer ID, order ID from orders. So if I was to query my example table, select star from example. I have 2 columns, 1 and 5 rows. I'm going to update my customer ID. I'm going to add 100 to all of my customer ID values. Again, this is just an example of, let's say someone tampered with your data. So what I'll do is I'm going to update example set actually I have to be more specific. So let's say I wanted to tamper with, I want to set order ID to, let's say 149. So customer ID is going to be 149, and these are the different values for the order ID. What I'll do is set order underscore ID is equal to 3000, or customer underscore ID is equal to 149. If I will go update it, so if I that means if I was to query my example table now, it would show 149 with value of 3000. And basically, again, this is just tampering with raw data. So let's say you wanted to roll this back. Perfect example is if someone mischievously just logs into your database or has access to your database and performs queries, you can figure out what they've done by basically because you have Flashback Transaction on, you'll be able to query exactly what they did inside the database. That's the reason why I brought up the Flashback Transaction query column. So what I'll do is select customer ID, order underscore ID. Just make sure I need to get my column name. Alright, what I should have done is, before I get to this, describe flashback transaction query. Okay, select columns, select customer underscore ID, order underscore ID, versions, or rather, what I'll do is still 3000. I need to commit this. Been committed. So what I need to do is select customer underscore ID, order underscore ID, versions underscore SID from example versions between SCN min value and max value for customer underscore ID is equal to 149. So basically, I just found. So what I'm looking at is basically I'm able to query exactly what the person who did to my raw data while I was not aware of it or unaware. So basically these are the modifications that you have. So 149, 2000. So I'm just wondering, okay. So these are the version XID, and what I'll do is I'm gonna roll these transactions back. So what I'll do is these, and then again, so these are just my problematic transactions. So I will I have my XID, and because I am show user, I'm OE, I probably should not be able to DBMS Flash, but let me do this. I'm gonna copy this, mark it, copy, connect, be able to remember flashback db ms underscore flashback to yes, that's definitely not it. So I'm connected to this. Basically what I'll do is I'm gonna run dbms underscore flashback that the procedure is gonna be transaction back out. Transaction is called back out. The parameters are gonna be num, x, tns. Number of transactions is gonna be 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually 5. Yes, 5. So 5. Okay, comma. XIDs. It's going to be XID underscore array. XID underscore array. Parentheses. Same. Close it. No, yes, close it. Comma. Options. dbms underscore flashback that cascade, and again in terms of this final option, the options parameter, you have 4 choices. You can use cascade, no cascade. You can use cascade, no cascade, force, conflict. These are the available options. So I'm gonna get into what these exactly are as soon as I'm able to. I'm going to go through this flashback operation. Okay, DBMS flashback. That's the transaction back out. Transaction back out. Okay. What user am I? Oh, exec. What am I doing? I'm of course executing. String not properly terminated. Okay. Execute DBMS flashback, transaction back out. Num TXNS 5 XIDS XID array options DBMS flashback cascade and cascade. Okay, and counting symbol. This is what I wow, okay. DBMS flashback cascade and transaction back out. Non-TXNS 5 XIDs X array. actually, what I'll do is this is exactly what I was really concerned about. I need to be able to let me do this. Log. Copy that. Execute PPMS install flashback. Let me do this. Connect. Okay. I'm just gonna roll back my this is the privilege when I'm done. Employee, so it's gonna be execute DVMS underscore flashback that transaction underscore backup and again, so I have the number of transaction is this 1 2 3 4 5, so it's 5 txns, assign a value which is 5 and xi, I think that should be in quotation, xid s, which is xid underscore array. Okay, that should be it. Close it. Options dbms underscore flash back that cascade DMS flashback cascade. Just give me 1 second, I need to figure this out. Run 1, execute DMS flashback transaction backup. Num tx ns 5 xids. Options dbms flashback cascade. Okay, let me do this. Connect. Still there. Okay. Let me do this. I'm gonna pause it right here, and I'm gonna be right back. I need to take some time to resolve this. Thanks so much for watching. Okay, hi, welcome back. So when I left off last time, I was actually showing you guys how to perform a flashback transaction back out. So basically, what I'm gonna do now is I'm actually going to I was able to resolve the issue. So again, so I'm gonna close this out. Open up a new window. So again, set oracle underscore SID is equal to V12C1H1 SQL plus PVA. Okay. Login SS. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to create a table. So create. Before I do that, let me again. So you need to make sure you have supplemental logging enabled. So what I need to do first is let me get rid of this. Okay, the query to check to see if you have supplemental logging enabled is this one. Let me put this aside. I'm gonna paste it. And yes, I do. Both on at the database and at the department key column level. So what I'll do next is I will create a table. So create table as select star from OE that orders. Create table. I forgot to put example. Now this, I'm gonna do this. Drop table example. Create table example as select star from. No. Not what I wanted to do. I just need to get two columns. I select customer underscore ID, order underscore ID. There you go. So now if I query select star from example, I have 105 rows. So what I'll do now is I'll actually make some modification to this table. So before I do that, I am going to get my SCN number. So I'm gonna copy this. Again, I've posted this query in the discussion section for the YouTube channel. So I need to get my SCN number. Again, SCN number is 3347. Let me make sure I record that. 3475914. That's my first SCN number. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to modify my table. So insert into example values 1, and I need a order ID 1. Okay, let me just do that. Okay, and then 2, and then also delete from again. So I need to review. I'm gonna review what my So delete what I'm gonna delete where my order ID is equal to 2412. So let me see if I can do that. Delete from example where order underscore ID is equal to 2412. Okay, 2412. One was deleted. So if I was to run my select statement again, rather just not even run it, but just count. select count from example. It should be 106. Let me make sure. Okay, 106 still. So before I do that, so I've just made those modifications. What I'm gonna do now is I'm going to commit. I've committed it, and 106. Let me see if I can. Delete from example where order underscore ID is equal to 2411. So basically I just need to basically just mess around, just mess around with my table. So now that I've done that, so as you saw, I issued how many statements. So I modified my table 3 times. So I deleted, I performed 2 delete. Let me just make sure I write 1 insert, and 1 delete, and should be another delete. Should be this one. Okay, so what I'll do now is I'm gonna run the query to get my SCN number again. So that means I will have my start SCN, and I will have my end SCN. So let me run that query again. So now my SCN is actually showing it as 3476178. Okay, so I have my 2 SCN numbers. So what I'll do now is I will actually go into my I need to basically start using logminer. So let me do this. What you do is I'm gonna copy this, my first SCN number, and place it in as the first value, and then copy the second SCN number and place it as the second value. So basically, again, this is just starting logminer, DNVS logminer, and then assigning figure out, basically having ranges for the SCN, and basically, so after this, you're pretty much good to go. So I'm going to copy this, and I need some space, paste it. PLC equals successfully completed. So what I need to do now is I need to get so I just basically ran my logminer to monitor my database operations. So what I need to do now is I need to get the content. So what I'll do is I will copy this, and I will actually I'm gonna spool this basically the output from the logminer process to a file. So capp, and I'm gonna call this logminer 2.txt. So now I'm pulling my outputs, my results. So I'm going to paste this, and then 153 rows. So what I'll do now is I will go into my file system. Go to my file system, capp. I'm looking for logminer 2. So this is my okay. I'm gonna open this one. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go through my file, so and figure out and find my the operations that I ran, the delete, and basically again the delete and the inserts. So basically, reviewing my file, basically, let me see if I can find find example. There you go. So find next, insert, So I have two inserts, and then if I can, let me see if I can find delete. No, what I'll do is that is not helping. I need to get my okay, I've deleted. So what I would actually do is instead of doing a I was looking for to see if I can find my delete transaction to the example for the example table. Since I cannot find it, what I'll do is I'm going to revert insert. Example, cannot find it. Should be up. Okay. So what I'm going to do is, again, if you look at the basically what my operation is, right? So if you look at the username, it says username SQL vdo xid and operation. It was an insert. So basically, what I'll do is I'm going to take this xid. Again, xid is the equivalent of a transaction ID. Take that. I will minimize. I will minimize minimize that page. Come to this page. So what I'll do is you need to. This is the procedure you have to run the transaction. I'm gonna scroll back out. So you need to place that XID in here. So what I'll do is I'm gonna copy this and then come to my window. And before I do that, there's one thing that I should have done. So execute dbms underscore flashback. I hope I have it in here. So basically, I need to stop my log miner. Flashback that stop underscore log miner. Just continue to stop. Give me 1 second. So, as I was saying, I need to stop my log miner. So, I'm gonna copy this. If you don't stop log miner, you're not gonna be able to perform the next operation, which is the transaction back out. So stop log miner, successfully completed. Again, so what I'll do now is I'm just going to copy this, my transaction back out, paste it, and there you go. My transaction is being rolled back. So let me see if I can go to my log miner too. Maybe let me see if I can roll back some more transactions. Maybe if I can. I definitely need to I'm rolling back my insert, but I need to roll back more than just the insert. Um, Let me see if I can find my example table. So again, the rollback was completed successfully. So what I need to do, I definitely want to get my database to the state that it was in before. Just bear with me. Data is not helping. Um, okay, now let me do this. Find example. Let me see which one this is. 09. Oh, I already have that. Find next. This is okay, I think that will be enough for now. Um, so still your job. As you can see, this is a very messy file, so okay. Anyways, so what I'll do is I will actually go into again. So after the transaction's been backed out, you can actually query to get a report on your on the transaction backup operation. So this is a query to do that. So I'm just gonna paste it here, and basically it shows you the XID and basically just again not not that big of a deal, but this is just how you would report on the transaction backup. And so now if I was to select count from example 104. So basically the reason why I have 104 and I can't even go back is because again select start from example. It is because I roll back a number of what I'm trying to say, a number of insert operations. So as you can see, 2412 is back, and that's what I deleted. So pretty much this is how you perform a flashback transaction. You rely on the log miner. You rely on the flag, the DNS flashback. Let's say you were not the SIS user, and you wanted to perform these operations, then basically you need to have a number of privileges, and I'm gonna cover those privileges later on in the slideshow. And also in terms of using logminer, you can also use uh, your Oracle Enterprise Manager to access logminer. So pretty much on the Enterprise Manager side, basically I am going to log in, and what I'll do is for logminer, I'm actually select. Let me close this. I need to get my supplemental just to make sure that I have supplemental enable copy. Just run it. Issue set Oracle SID is equal to v11 g2h1. Okay, now I need to run my query. Yes, okay, that's fine. Put it aside. What I do now is I'm going to connect HR. So basically on the Enterprise Manager side, what you do is you go to the Availability tab and you go to View and Manage Transactions. But before I do that, I need to basically just make some modification to my HR schema. So first thing I'll do is create table example where I select star from regions, and then what I'll do now is I'm going to insert into regions, insert into example values, and again, so I have to have two values because the region column, before I do that, let me just show you what the region column looks like. Two columns. So insert into example values. I'm going to, let's say 0, and then a place. One has been inserted. Delete from example where region underscore ID is equal to 4. One was been deleted. Update set region name is equal to Americas, where region underscore ID is equal to 3. Update example. There you go. Commit. So if I query my example table now, select star from example. Yes, this is a messy table. So what I need to do is I'm going to go into my log miner, go to View and Manage Transactions, and then what I'll do is I will, again, because I have because it's graphical, what I'll do now is I'm just gonna let's say set the time to What time is it? Let's say 40. This user is gonna be HR. Go select HR. And then so 139. Okay, that's fine. Okay, continue. So what I'm doing is I'm actually mining to my. So basically, this is the outcome, right? So I have these are the transactions I have. So basically, HR, no, one update, one insert, and one delete. Just exactly what I have up here. Insert, delete, and update. And keep in mind, this is all considered as one transaction. So what I'll do is now I'm going to roll this back. So I'm going to go into this transaction, and so what I'll do is I could just click Flashback Transaction. And another thing that I just thought of, basically, if you plan on using Open Class Manager, you have to have supplemental logging enabled. So if you do not have that enabled, you're gonna have an error page even before you get to this point. So definitely you can use SQL Plus and Enterprise Manager in tandem to basically to make sure that you're able to go to with the flashback transaction operation. So again, I'm just gonna flashback this transaction. I actually want to flashback, yes. Okay, my transaction is being flashback. So it's being rolled back. And pretty much when it's done, review no cascade. That's fine. So if you can actually just review the undo. So everything will go back. Okay, and then I'm gonna finish. And that should give you a compensation transaction ID. So copy that. And okay. Okay. Give me 1 second. Just need to make sure that I'm able to cascade. Actually, I think so. Apparently, I'm not able to cascade. Um, so let me go into my select start from example. So basically, as you can see, my database is back to its normal state. So basically, going from this one to everything being restored. Okay, so what I'll do for now is I'm actually gonna stop, and next time I'm gonna focus on um, basically reviewing the different flashback types that I've just covered. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys next time.